Events in the United States have overshadowed proceedings here in Brussels and dominated the headlines. This meeting was primarily meant to focus on support for Ukraine, but Donald Trump's suggestion that he would encourage Russia to do whatever the hell it wants against NATO allies who, quote, don't pay, drew criticism from several NATO members and from Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg.
So any suggestion that we are not standing up for each other, that we are not going to protect each other, that does undermine the security of all of us, increasing the risks, and therefore it is so important that we, both in actions but also in words, communicate clearly that we stand by NATO's commitment to protect and defend all allies.
Stoltenberg also clarified that despite Mr. Trump's claim that many NATO allies weren't reaching the alliance target of spending 2% of GDP on defence, a majority actually were going to hit that target this year, and that Canada and Europe combined had increased their defence spending by 11% in 2023. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz also said Germany will hit that target for the first time since the Cold War this year. While the former president may have grabbed the headlines, behind the scenes officials tell me that the work to continue to support Ukraine in the face of Russia's full-scale invasion continues at pace. Latvia have launched a coalition to supply Ukraine with advanced drones, including the Netherlands and other NATO allies. Defence ministers are also discussing how Europe can ramp up its supply of military equipment to supply Ukraine. So support for Ukraine will keep coming, but the prospect of a Trump presidency sceptical of NATO is looming larger and larger as the US elections in November get closer and closer. Alex Cadier, SABC News, Brussels.